What's up, guys? It's your boy, Big Brain, back at it with another video. Today, I'm gonna be teaching all of y'all, specifically all of you guys, how to play pool. Now don't panic, because some of you might already be going, what am I gonna do? That's why I'm here, because I know all the best tricks and tips for you big brain beginners to play pool. Before I get into it, I want to give a quick shout out to my sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends is actually not my sponsor, and no one wants to sponsor me. Now, before I make your brains even bigger, we gotta take it slow. First, we're gonna go over the names of all the things needed to play a game of pool. This right here is called a cue. It's used to hit the balls. This right here is called a triangle. It's used to rack up the balls. We'll get to that in a sec. This is the cue ball. You use the cue to hit the cue ball to hit the other balls. This is the 8 ball. This is the last ball you're gonna hit in the game. These balls over here are called solids because obviously they're solid. And these ones are stripes because they have stripes on them. Pretty simple, I know. This is chalk. What it does is it helps the cue hit the ball without slipping away. Those are all the things needed to play. Now that we know the names of everything needed to play pool, I'm going to show you how to set up the game. Using the plastic rack, we're going to put all the balls into the plastic triangle. Normally, the position of the balls don't matter, except that the 8 ball has to be in the middle. So now, once all the balls in there, it should look like, once you have the triangle set up with all the balls inside, we're gonna position it. So here's the whole table. We're gonna position it so the first ball is right on this little dot right here. Now once we do that, you can see how it's lined up with this corner and lined up with this corner. Once you have verified that all the balls are set up and lined up with the corners, you can take the black triangle off very carefully, not to move the balls, and just throw it somewhere else. Now that we have all the balls set up, I'm going to teach you guys how to play a standard 8-ball game of pool. A standard 8-ball game of pool requires 2 players. Sometimes you can also play on teams of doubles. Basically, how it works is that there's 2 sets of balls, the solid balls and the striped balls. So at the beginning of the game, using a coin or some other method to determine which team or player goes first, the first player will use their cue to hit the cue ball into that group of balls over there. Now when the group of balls breaks, so let's say it gets hit and goes, some balls might go in and some might not go in. If a ball goes in, that means the player can continue to shoot. And at this stage, the table is open. When it's open, it means that you can claim either solids or stripes. So let's say a player just broke and they sunk a stripe in. That means they can continue to use the cue ball to hit a stripe ball in, and that means now they're stripes. Or they could just have hit a solid ball in, and now they're solids. So once that is established, now they're only allowed to hit their own colored balls or their own striped balls in for the rest of the game. The objective of the game is to hit all your balls in and then the 8 ball. Once you get all of your balls in that were on your side, so either solids or stripes, then you can go for the 8 ball. And if you sink the 8 ball, then you win. All right, guys, we're gonna go into my mind so I can show you some examples that'll help you better understand how to play pool. Okay, here we go. If a player accidentally sinks a ball of the other player's, it counts to the other player's benefit. That means that that player that accidentally sunk their ball loses their turn and the other player gets to go, but the ball that they sunk stays down. If a player accidentally sinks the 8 ball, then they automatically lose the game. If a player tries to hit the 8 ball but misses, then they lose the game as well. You must hit your own ball first. You cannot hit a straight ball and then hit a solid ball if you are solids. The cue ball must hit your ball first. A scratch is when the white ball, the cue ball, either accidentally goes into a pocket or misses its intended target. If you scratch on your turn, you lose your turn and the other player gets to go. If you scratch while trying to hit the 8 ball, you automatically lose the game. Alright guys, I hope you found my video useful and I hope it made all your brains bigger. What did we learn? We learned how to set up a game of pool, we learned all the things needed to play pool, and of course we learned how to play pool. Thanks very much, and I'll see you in the next one.